Deuteronomy Chapter 15. At the culmination of every 7 years, you shall enact a release. Here is the procedure for the release. Every creditor who lends to his neighbor shall release his debt. He shall not demand payment from his neighbor or his brother because this release is known as the Lord's. You may demand payment from a foreigner, but you must release what you owe to your brother. However, there will be no poor among you, for the Lord will bless you abundantly in the land He is giving you as your inheritance. This will happen if you diligently obey the voice of the Lord your God, observing all these commandments I give you today. Indeed, the Lord your God will bless you, just as He promised. You will lend to many nations, but borrow from none. You will rule over many nations, but none will rule over you. If there is a poor person among you, one of your brothers, within any of your city gates in the land the Lord your God is giving you, do not harden your heart or shut your hand from him. Instead, you shall open your hand generously to him and freely lend him enough for his need and what he lacks. Be cautious that there isn't a wicked thought in your heart saying, "The 7th year, the year of release, is near," and you are stingy toward your poor brother, refusing to give him anything. If he complains to the Lord against you, it will be counted as sin. Give to him readily, and your heart should not be grieved when you do so, for because of this, the Lord your God will bless you in all your work and in everything you do. For there will never cease to be poor people in the land. That is why I am commanding you. You must willingly open your hand to your afflicted and needy brother in your land. If your brother, a Hebrew man or woman, is sold to you and serves you for 6 years, in the 7th year you must set him free. When you set him free, do not send him away empty-handed. Provide for him generously from your flock, from your threshing floor, and from your winepress. You are to give him whatever the Lord your God has blessed you with. Remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt, and the Lord your God redeemed you. That is why I am commanding you this today. But if he says to you, "I do not want to leave you," because he loves you and your family, and he has done well with you, then take an awl and pierce it through his ear into the door, and he will be your servant forever. You should also do this for your female servant. When you release him, do not let him go empty-handed. Furnish him generously from your flock, from your threshing floor, and from your winepress. As the Lord your God has blessed you, give to him. Remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt. Therefore, I am commanding you to do this. If the animal has any defect, such as lameness or blindness, you must not sacrifice it to the Lord your God. Instead, you shall eat it within your city gates. Both the clean and the unclean may eat it, like the gazelle or the deer. However, you must not eat its blood. You are to pour it on the ground like water.